We're going to out there and really looking in the house. Somebody had you and cops came out there. I told him I was just taking out the garbage. Where you been?
Shit, man, I've been taking care of these motherfuckers.
Oh, damn.
Y'all was coming in, and now you're backing out. Now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. Shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. Watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is my land. This is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. This is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. You won't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am. So welcome to my house. So welcome to my house. Stand up for mine. You better believe it, cause today won't be your day. I can guarantee it, you should turn and walk away and get to leaving, or I'll let this 12 gauge do all my speaking. Don't push me on the edge, boy. Don't push me on the edge, boy. Cause I'm aiming for your head, boy. I'm aiming for your head, boy. And all I see is red, boy. And all I see is red, boy. I told you not to cross that line. I told you not to cross that line. I'm giving you a chance, boy. I'm giving you a chance, you see boy. The devil in a glance, boy. The devil in a glance, I can knock you out your pants, boy. Knock you out your pants, boy. I told you not to fuck with mine. I told you not to fuck with mine. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Y'all was coming in, and now you're backing out. Now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. Shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. Watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is my land. And this is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. This is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. You won't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am. So welcome to my house. So welcome to my house.
got a baby girl inside this house, and right now she's sound asleep. So it's probably best for the both of us if you just turn around and leave. Cause if you come in this fucking house, then you too gonna go to sleep. I promise you, boy, don't play with me. I pray to God my soul to keep. Especially this day and age, gotta handle shit our own way. With a 30-30 or 12 gauge behind this door, you're hella weight. My old lady, she rides too, picking up every shell case, mopping up these blood stains, but she ain't seen a damn thing. Most of my people are convicts, hard-headed, no nonsense. So please approach with caution. You never know who's watching. You never know what's on the other side of that front door, and you knocking. Might step out like motherfuckers get to dropping. All the neighbors heard was the dogs barking. The sun was down, it was getting dark, and I told the sheriff it ain't no problems, man. I was just taking out the garbage. So if you don't mind, please excuse me. I'm with the family trying to watch a movie. I'm sure you got better things to do, so I'll let you go and get back to do
coming
it.
in, and now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. Glad you brought your friends, they can watch it go down. I got mine too, so welcome to my house. Cause these are my people, and this is my land. And this is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. This is my country. This is who I am. So welcome to my house. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. So welcome to my house. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. So welcome to my house. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. So welcome to my house. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. Tonight on the program, it is the AcesUp Sim Sports Sprint Car Pro Qualifier Prep Race here tonight at the dirt track at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Brett Whitler with you for the callers. We've got qualifying already underway. We're closing in on halfway in qualifying. We are going to take a look at some of the drivers on the racetrack. Tyler Shell, the man that goes quick time with a 12.189. There is Dylan Yeager for Team Victory Lane Racing. Yeager goes second quick with a 12.212. A 12.212 for Dylan Yeager. Receiving a best net lap time, he does not. Aiden Forster with a 12.206. There is a Finsel Motorsports JS Simshots B-Fin Designs. Car number 5, JP Charterer. JP Charterer in car number 5. He's going to sit 15th quick. There's Cameron Pritchard who goes quick time with a 12.186. Kenny Hoffman goes quick time with a 12.114. Kendall Tucker for Swindell Speed Lab. Driving that Kyle Larson, Finley Farms, Tarleton, number 57 machine. As these drivers, a $500 purse here this evening, plus $20 to the hard charger. $200 to the winner. Kendall Tucker goes position number 9 with a 12.313. We're waiting on Alex Spurs on the 23rd car to lay down a lap time. Once he decides to get onto the racetrack, in fact, he's not even going to hit the racetrack, so that will conclude the qualifying session. We had 25 drivers signing to the pit area for tonight's race. Get a big thank you to, of course, AcesUp SimSports for putting on this wonderful event again. The Sprintcar Pro Qualifier prep race here at the Dirt Track Show. Of course, that Pro Qualifier race, the final race, will be tomorrow night. And catch all that live here on Ultimate Dirt TV. We'll take a look at your qualifying results before we move into the first of 3 heat races where we'll take the top 6 directly into the show. Kenny Hoffman, the man that goes quick time with a 12.114. Cameron Pritchard, Tyler Schell, Aiden Forster and Dylan Yeager make up your top 5. Evan C, Aiden Beerline, Mason Hannigan, Kendall Tucker and Bryce Lucius will be your top 10 drivers. Heat race number 1, cars are on the racetrack. Kenny Hoffman in car number 11 will start from the pole position to the outside, piloting car number 20. That's Aiden Forster lining up at a position at number 2. Position number 3, driving the 13 machine, that'll be Aiden Beerline to the outside at a position number 4. That's Bryce Lucius. Rolling off out of your 5th starting position will be Michael Cooper to his outside. Tanner Miller lines up at a position number 6. Row 4 to the inside for Creed Sim Racing, piloting car number 5, position number 7. It's JP Shadow to his outside. Ryan Paget lines up out of position number 8, and Dave Souza is scheduled to line up at a position number 9. He did not make the call for heat race number 1. Hello Scott, everybody, and welcome to everybody to Ultimate Dirt TV. The AcesUp SimSports Pro Qualifier prep race again live tomorrow night. The CarQuest Auto Parts Sprint Car Pro Qualifying Series, the final week for 20 drivers to receive their World of Outlaws iRacing World Championship invitation. Tonight again, racing for a $500 purse, $20 to the hard charger, $200 to the winner. I think it's 100 for second, 75. In fact, I'll have the payouts here in a second. Let me just find the messages. Green flag is out. We are underway in tonight's heat race. The opening heat race of the night. It's going to be Kenny Hoffman to lead the field. Beerline to the inside on Forster. So it's a pair of maidens that work side by side. Forster with a slide job there. Beerline with a slider on Forster. Forster going to try and return the serve. Washes up, goes Aiden Beerline. Here comes Bryce Lucius in car number 22. Battle on 4 positions, number 3 and 4. Beerline on the outside in the 13 machine. Rides the cushion into turn number 1. Now starting to climb up all over the tail take of the 20 machine. In fact, he'll dive down low down into turn number 3. Slide it up just above the slick just a little bit. But Aiden Forster, too good. Here comes Bryce Lucius now. Down to the inside on Aiden Beerline. Beerline regains that 3rd position. Michael Cooper back there in 5th. And JP Scheiterer rounds out the top 6 in this one. 7th and 8th, Ryan Paget, Tanner Miller. Top 6 will go directly to the show. Lucius again runs a slide line. Meanwhile, Kenny Hoffman with 3 laps left to run. Doing it all too easy out in front. He's been pretty quick every time he's hit the racetrack here at the Dirt Track and Show this week. 2 to run as Miller finds himself trying to get by Ryan Paget, but you watch Kenny Hoffman, Aiden Forster work their way through turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Heat race number 1, go above the racetrack down the back stretch. Kenny Hoffman looking to continue a fantastic showing here at the Dirt Track at Charlotte. Kenny Hoffman will win. He will start on pole tonight's 30-lap main event. Aiden Forster home in 2nd. Aiden Beerline comes home in 3rd. Bryce Lucius 4th. Michael Cooper 5th. JP Shutter rounds out your top 6. Ryan Paget and Tanner Miller will come home 7th and 8th, along with Dave Souza, who did not make the start. Don't think there's going to be any post-race penalties. No, it does not look like there will be. So Kenny Hoffman is confirmed your race winner in heat race number 1. Heat number 2 will line up like this, starting on the pole in caliber 21. It's Cameron Pritchard. He's outside for Team Victory Lane Racing, piloting caliber 48. Position number 2, it's Dylan Yeager. Starting out of position number 3, driving the Black Diamond Motorsports, caliber 22. It's the Little Hurricane of Mason Hannigan from position 3. He's outside. The 51 Esports, caliber 17, Eric Whitner. Alex Sazinski for Black Diamond Motorsports lines up at a position number 5. He's outside. The Finsel Motorsports Caliber 1 entry from position number 6. It's Braden Finsel. Your 4th and final row to the inside. Piloting car 414. It's Brennan Lacey at a position number 7. And Alex Bergeron will start from position number 8. I was going to say, I think we're just waiting on Mason Hannigan, but he has since made the call in heat race number 1, and we will get set for the racing.com pace truck to roll away and the field will assemble again into 2x2 formation. They'll go around twice before the green flag drops. Now I believe that AcesUp Sim Sports might be looking to do something like this each and every Sunday night. Again, I have to wait for confirmation if they're going to continue doing it for the Pro Qualifying Series. So the payout again, $520 purse. It is payout $200 for the winner, $150 for second, $75 for third, $50 for fourth, $25 for fifth, and the hard charger will get $20. So someone's going to walk away with $200 in the back pocket. Scott, make sure your notifications are on. That's the only thing I could think of. Don't know why they wouldn't do it, but because I'm getting them on my phone. So green flag is out. Heat race number 2. Cameron Pritchard got a good jump. Mason Hannigan dives low down into 1 and 2 on Dylan Yeager. But Yeager's got him on the outside. We're nearly going to go 3 wide for the lead. Slide jump by Hannigan. Here comes Yeager. And Yeager to the pointy end of the field. Pritchard runs back there in 3rd position as Eric Whitner now works down to the inside. This is going to be a battle between Yeager and Hannigan. A couple of hard charges. Some fast cats here towards the front of the field. Hannigan goes to the cushion in turns 1 and 2. Yeager was good through the middle of the racetrack. They'll go through the middle. They'll drift it up. Right up to the walls they come out of turn number 4. Meanwhile, Alex Sazinski in caliber 23 for Black Diamond Motorsports moves by Eric Whitner in that 51 Esports caliber 17 entry for Speed Jump 51. Bergeron with a big old right rear to Eric Whitner. Whitner going to go around, as is Brennan Lacey. No cautions. Meanwhile, challenge up for the race lead. Hannigan all over the back of Dylan Yeager through 3 and 4. Yeager pretty good. He'll slide it up to the marbles. Nearly kissed the concrete wall on the back straightaway out of turn number 2. Speaking of 2, we got 2 to run. Can the 22 entry of Mason Hannigan, can he catch up to your race leader of Dylan Yeager? Yeager looks to be pretty comfortable at the moment. Cameron Pritchard runs in 3rd. There is Alex Sazinski back there in that 4th position in caliber 23. Braden Finsel in that 1. In that 3rd and the 6th and final transfer position, but it won't matter too much because into turns 3 and 4, Dylan Yeager going to put it outside front row of tonight's main event. He'll come home with the win in heat race number 2. 2nd will go to Mason Hannigan. Cameron Pritchard home in 3rd. 4th is going to be Alex Sazinski. Alex Bergeron makes up your top 5. Braden Finsel home in 6th. Brennan Lacey and Eric Whitner will be looking like they are going to be going to the B main. That is correct. So Lacey and Whitner will unfortunately miss out. As heat race number 3, your 3rd and final heat race of the night. Should be somewhat of a quick night here at the dirt track at Charlotte for the AcesUp Sim Sports Sprint Car Pro Qualifier prep race for tomorrow night. Tyler Shell for Elbows Up Sim Sports lines up on pole position in caliber 85. He's outside the Team Victory Lane Racing caliber 33. Evan C will start position number 2. Position number 3 for Swindell Speed Lab piloting caliber 00. It's the 57, the Kyle Larson. Painted up car, it's Kendall Tucker. He's outside, driving the 012. Bowen Smith out of position number 4. Scott Thomason lines up out of position number 5 to his outside. The only iRacing USAC World Champion of David Harleman in caliber 49 will start from position number 6. Ryan Avila for Speed Jump 51 lines up at a position number 7, and Tommy Scott Jr. will line up the 04 from position number 8. So heat number 3, third and final heat race before we move into a consolation race. We'll have a warm-up, 3-minute warm-up session, I think it was, and then we'll get into your 30-lap main event. I'm very keen to see how David Harleman goes in this one. Tommy Scott Jr. just giving Harleman a little nudge along. Not that you can go anywhere at the moment because we're still behind the racing.com official pace truck. It's back. The pace truck is now infield. It is in Tyler Shell's hands. Green flag off turn number 4. We go racing. Keep an eye, Kendall Tucker, Evans C. They've certainly had their fair share of dramas and controversies in late models. How will they fare in sprint cars? Here this evening as Bowen Smith tries to put a move there on Evans C. Harleman goes to the inside on Bowen Smith. That number 49 machine doesn't look like he's lost too much. In that 49, running back there in position number 4. Slider from C on Kendall Tucker. Kendall Tucker going to throw it back down to the bottom into turn number 1. He'll drift it right off to the concrete wall. Evans C comes back through the middle. He's got some dip underneath him right now. Harleman will run the slider line as Tyler Shell continues to lead the way here in heat race number 3. Slider by Tucker once again on Evans C, but Evans C's cleared him one more time. Bowen Smith now trying to put the moves on David Harleman. Here comes Ryan Neville now in the number 49 machine. Tucker with another move there on Evans C. C again back down low out of turn number 2. Good battle going on for second and third between Tucker and C. C, look out, a little tight there on the cushion as Tucker got a run now. Here comes David Harleman with a sludge right on the nose of the 33 machine. Here comes the Harlemaniac. David Harleman, Evans C now into the back line and Villa. Harleman and Evans C go upside down. And remember, we take the top 6. And with a lap left to run, Tyler Shell, you'll have to be careful of cars that were slowing Ryan Villa back to the pits, but he'll have one more chance to make something happen down into 3 and 4. Evans C slowing as Tyler Shell will win heat race number 3. Kendall Tucker home in 2nd. Bowen Smith 3rd. Scott Thomason 4th. 5th is going to be Tommy Scott Jr. Evans C comes home in 6th with David Harleman, and Ryan Avila will come home in 7th and 8th. Heat race number 3. Your 3 heat races are done for this evening for the AcesUp Sim Sports 410 Wings Sprint Car Pro Qualifier Prep Race. A $520 purse on the program for tonight. We'll take a look at heat race number 3 results for it. We confirmed with Tyler Shell, Kendall Tucker, Bowen Smith. Your top 3, Scott Thomason, Tommy Scott Jr. and David Harleman all going to the A main. For Evans C, Ryan Villa, well, it's time for those guys to get ready for the B main, as they have got a little bit of work to do. Oh, why did that come up then? I didn't want that one. So there we go. Just need to get that off the screen. That's all good there. That's all good in the hood. As we are ready for your consolation race, let's take a look at the Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. 10 laps is going to be the distance, and the top 2 are going to make it into the main event. So what will be a 20-car field. Hello, Platsy. Hello. Ryan Paget lines up the 98 machine from position number 1. Brendan Lacey roll off the 414 from position number 2. Position number 3 is going to be Evans C. Tanner Miller lines up at a position number 4. Eric Whitner rolls off the 51 Esports 17 entry from position number 5. And position number 6 for Speed Shop 51. It's Ryan Avila from position number 6. Dave Souza once again did not make the call. 10 laps, 6 cars, top 2. Don't forget, tomorrow night, the CarQuest Auto Parts Sprint Car Pro Qualifying Series, the finale, right here at the Dirt Track at Charlton. You catch all the action live right here on Ultimate Dirt TV, live across Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and we're even trying out Twitter. Yeah, you heard that right. Trying out Twitter. Meow. It's my wheelchair making some funny noises. Catching all the action live on the iRacing live broadcast page and the front page of iRacing. So shout out to iRacing for allowing us to be a part of all the action. We might be headed a different direction as well here on Ultimate Dirt TV. We'll see if we can get some confirmation on how that's all going. We'll try and organise a meeting with where we want to go. Green flag is up. We want to go racing for 10 laps. Keep an eye on the Villa in the 49 machine. Down to the inside he goes. Nearly contact there as there goes Tanner Miller in the 9 machine. Look out the Villa. And poor Villa, I tell you what, he's had some bad luck. Eric Whitten now has he's gone up to position number 3. Runs the marbles into turns 3. C leads lap number 2. Ryan Paget drifts up the racetrack. Eric Whitner now dives back down to the inside. Eric Whitner showing some speed in that 51 Esports car number 17. Remember, top 2 will go through to the main event. C continuing. Right now he's probably just using this as a bit of a test and tune session just to get that car dialed in for the main event, but he can't be too cautious. Because right now, all over the back of him is Eric Whitner, and Whitner gets a run down into turns 3. Slide job by Eric Whitner. Eric Whitner now looks to take over the race lead. Will do so at the completion of lap number 5. And here comes Ryan Avila now. Avila in the 49, 3/10 of a second behind Evan C. And I'd say I want Ryan Avila. He is a man on a mission right now. Will he go for the slide job? He's going to attempt it. He'll leave C a lane up on the top side of the racetrack. C to power back around the outside of the 49. This is your battle for the final transfer position. C and Avila, they both try to run down Eric Whitner, who has been phenomenal. Had to start from the 3rd row inside position number 5. And it took him about 5.5, 6 laps to get to the race leader, though. Evan C. He may have just found something. He's rolled the cushion through 1 and 2. Down to the inside goes Evan C. Slider from C. Whitner turns it back underneath him right now. Ryan Avila. He's got one more lap and one more opportunity. He's almost like Eminem. Will he make something happen? Down the back straight away for the final time. There's a 3-way dance for the top 2 positions. C to the middle, slides up. Oh, look out, C going to come across. Whitner pushed him across the line. Ryan Avila from 6 to the race win. Oh my. What a finish that was. Avila, C and Whitner. And C will get it done. Let's take a look at your official results. Now, we do have a 5-minute warm-up session. I don't know how long they're going to get on the racetrack, whether they decide to get in the full 5 minutes or not. We'll see what happens. But Ryan Avila is confirmed. You're winning in the speedshop51.com entry. Evan C comes home in 2nd position by 0.012 of a second over Eric Whitner. And unfortunately for Eric Whitner, that means he'll be headed back to the virtual trailer. He'll take no further part in tonight's race, along with Ryan Paget, Tanner Miller, and Brendan Lacey. Of course, Dave Souza did not make any attempt to qualify, heat race, or consolation race. Well, what we'll do, ladies and gentlemen, we'll take this opportunity right now to step aside here on Ultimate Dirt TV. We'll play some music, come back with your main event here up in just a few moments' time. You are watching the AcesUp Sim Sports Sprint Car Pro Qualifier Prep Race. Again, the $520 purse on offer for these drivers. $200 to the winner, $150 for 2nd, $75 for 3rd, $50 for 4th, and 5th. Will grab yourself $25, and if you're hard charger, well, you'll pocket an extra $20. We'll see how it all plays out here at the dirt track at Charlotte. On the other side of this music break will be your 30-lap main event. All right, we are back here on Ultimate Dirt TV coverage of the AcesUp Sim Sport Sprint Car Pro Qualifier Prep Race here at the Dirt Track at Charlotte. We'll take a look at your 20 starters from back to front. Position number 20 for Team Victory Lane Racing, it is Evan C. To the inside for SpeedShop51.com, Ryan Villa will start position number 19. Position number 18, it's the Harlemaniacs, David Harleman. To his inside, Braden Finsel for Finsel Motorsport will start position number 17. Position number 16 for Creed Sim Racing, it's JP Shotter. To his inside, from position number 15, it's Tommy Scott Jr. Position number 14, Alex Bergeron. To the inside, from position number 13, Michael Cooper. Position number 12, Scott Thomason. To the inside for Black Diamond Motorsports. Position number 11, it's Alec Szynski. Position number 10 for Iridium Sim Sports, it's Bryce Lucius in the 22. To the inside, position number 9, it's Bowen Smith. Position number 8, that's Cameron Pritchard. Position number 7, it's Aidan Beerline. Position number 6 for Swindell Speed Lab, Kendall Tucker. Position number 5 for Black Diamond Motorsports, Mason Hannigan. Position number 4 in car 20, it's Aidan Forster. To the inside, position number 3 for Elbows Up Sim Sport, it is Tyler Shell. Your front row for tonight's main event for 30 laps around the dirt track at Charlotte. Position number 2 for Team Victory Lane Racing, it's Dylan Yeager. And on pole position, piloting car number 11, it is Kenny Hoffman. 30 laps, the main event. Pace truck is in. AcesUp Sim Sports Sprint Car Pro Qualifier Prep Race. $520 purse. $200 to the winner. 30 laps on the board. Let's get dirty for 30 here at the dirt track at Charlotte with Kenny Hoffman to lead the field down into turn number 1. Tyler Shell got some company on the inside. 3 wide, nearly for the race lead. Shell works the bottom of the racetrack. Yeager goes right through the middle. 3 wide for the race lead down into turn number 1. I'm pretty sure Tyler Shell may have led the opening lap. He gets by now. Kenny Hoffman back to the number 1 position. Mason Hannigan to the inside, low side. Aiden Forster. Forster in car number 20. They work the cushion. Meanwhile, Tyler Shell once again trying to work down low on Kenny Hoffman, but not going to have any luck. Jaeger through the middle. He goes, and Dylan Jaeger's found something. It's early on in the race. Jaeger to the cushion once again. Here comes Aiden Forster. Remember, these guys, they're battling for a $520 purse. Kenny Hoffman into the wall. Forster. Hoffman still stuck in the wall. Dylan Jaeger will lead lap number 4. He goes to the cushion. Shell's been able to get upstairs, and we are yellow. Oh no. And in the space of a lap, let's take a look at your NLRA instant replay. Kenny Hoffman in car number 11. Oh, the old busted rear end. Harleman. Sorry, in fact, that was Kendall Tucker who got him. And poor old Kenny Hoffman, upside down, gets it back on all fours. Unfortunately, that should spell the end of his night along. Oh, Kendall Tucker still circulating. So Kenny Hoffman back in the virtual pit area. Again, I don't think these drivers have a quick repair. So any damage that happens on their race cars, well, you can pretty much kiss your night goodbye. Lights out on the racing.com official pace truck. Next time by. So these drivers are on 2 to green at the moment. So keeping an eye on some of the hard charges through the field. Alex Bergeron +7 positions. David Harleman +8. Evan C +9. And well, if you want to earn an extra $20, why not sandbag and come from the back? Single file restart here at Charlotte. Again, take it to AcesUp Sim Sports. Make sure you check them out on their social media pages. Green flag is out. We're back underway in the main event. It's going to be Dylan Jaeger. Meanwhile, Mason Hannigan tried low into 1 and 2. He'll try the same down into 3 and 4, trying to get some of the moisture down on the exit of turn number 4. There's a fair bit of moisture, but he loses time on the entry into turns 1 and 3 as he tries to settle that car on the bottom side. Meanwhile, we are yellow just as Aiden Beerline was making a run around the outside of the 22. Looks like Bowen Smith is going to be the reason for the caution flag in car number 12. There was contact there. David Harleman sliding up. Probably not clear of the 12, and unfortunately for Bowen Smith, he will find himself upside down and calling a virtual tow, which means he will have to wait a minute 45 to come back onto the racetrack. And well, again, like I said earlier, I don't think there's any fast repair, so it'll be straight to the pit area. He was already seen. In fact, he's already out of the event. Scott Thomason out, Bowen Smith out, JP Schaderer, Kenny Hoffman and Cameron Pritchard. 5 of your 20 drivers, so 1/4 of the field out or back in the pit area. Back underway. A-Main, 7 down, 23 to go. Jaeger, Shell, Forster, Hannigan, Beerline, that's your top 5. David Harleman, Evan C, both up plus 10 positions for that hard charger award, trying to pocket an extra $20. Szynski all over the back of Beerline, going to look to make it 3 wide. Has to check up as Bergeron comes up in front of him. Here comes Forster closing in on Tyler Shell. Through turns 1 and 2. They all try to chase the back of the 48 machine. Dylan Jaeger. Here comes Shell. Finds a run on the outside. Challenge for the race lead now. Down into 1 and 2 we go. Yellow. We've got Braden Finsel slowing on the bottom of turn number 1 and 2. Alright, apology there, just fixing something up on my side of things, as lights should be out this time. We'll go back to lap number 11, which will start lap number 12 once we go back to green. So 19 laps still left to run here at the dirt track at Chart. $520 purse for the AcesUp Sim Sports 410 winged sprint car pro qualifier prep race. In fact, we've done this over the past sort of 5 or 6 weeks on a Sunday night with another league that was doing the Pro Qualifier prep race. That lasted all of 2 weeks. Once again, we go back green here at the dirt track at Charlotte with Dylan Jaeger. Hannigan again had some pressure from the 13 entry of Aiden Beerline. There's Aiden Forster, Tyler Shell. It was pretty quick there on that last couple of laps before we went yellow. Found something on the top in turns 3 and 4 where he was able to nearly get around the outside of Dylan Jaeger. I think Jaeger, well, he's no dummy. He would have figured that one out. Now he's gone to the top side. He's protecting a lot of drivers. Working upstairs through both ends of the racetrack, through 1 and 2 and also 3 and 4. Beerline nearly tagged the back of Mason Hannigan. Beerline going to stick it down to the bottom side out of turn number 4. Gets a little loose now. And Bergeron shoots on by. Here comes Alex Szynski now in that 23 machine. There is David Harleman. Along with him is Evan C. Harleman up 10 positions. Evan C. up 11. So Harleman would be your hard charger. Harleman goes low down into 1 and 2 now. Beerline with a run on the outside. Evan C. right around the outside. Evan C. looking to move up plus 12 positions. Meanwhile, challenge on for second and third is now Aiden Forster all over the back of Tyler Shell. And now Mason Hannigan works to the inside. 13 laps left to run for your race leader, Dylan Jaeger, who's got almost a 1 second advantage. Bergeron throwing his hat into the mix now for a top 3 position. He's moved up to position number 4. Braden Finsel, I think that was going in pit road. Yes, it was. Forster around the outside of the 13, around the 12 machine, I should say. Meanwhile, Hannigan and Szynski, the pair of teammates. Szynski getting the better of Mason Hannigan. Remember, top 5 will get paid along with the hard charger award. To maximise your winnings, you want to win. But if you really want to maximise it, you want to get hard charger and get the win. Although Dylan Jaeger Hasn't had to do all that much. He started outside the front row. Evan C in 8th position, trying to close in now around the outside of the 13 machine. No, he'll duck it down low, down into 3. He'll go mid-track. Szynski into the wall. Little squirrely there was Alex Szynski. 3 wide. See on the bottom. Through the middle was Aiden Beerland, and on the top was Alex Bergeron. 8 to run, so a heat race distance left to go in tonight's main event. It's still Jaeger, Shell, Forster, Bergeron, and Szynski, your top 5. Hannigan just outside of a payday. Beerline nearly tagging the back of the 22 entry now. Beerline going to dive low down into turn 3. Will he have enough room to slide up? No, he will not. Evan C gets around the outside of him. Meanwhile, it's still Dylan Jaeger out in front with just 5 laps left to run. Bergeron tries to throw the deep and wild slider on Aiden Forster into turn number 1. They go. 5 laps left to go. Dylan Jaeger a 1.25 second advantage as he puts a lap down on the 21 machine of Cameron Pritchard. Pritchard spins that car left to go infield, trying to get up the racing surface. That means 11 cars left on the racetrack and left on the lead lap. 3 to go. You're looking at a mile and a half around Charlotte. Shell gonna have some company right now with Aiden Forster and Alex Bergeron. Bergeron trying to go 2 for the price of 1. He clears both of them. Shell goes back to the inside, as does Aiden Forster. 2 to run for your race leader of Dylan Jaeger. Wildfire going to come out. Bergeron again with a big move there on Tyler Shell and Aiden Forster. Here we go into 1 and 2 for the final time. It's not going to matter because down the back straight away into turns 3 and 4. Your AcesUp Sim Sports main event winner is going to be Dylan Jaeger. Second will go to Tyler Shell. Bergeron will hold on and grab 3rd position. Aiden Forster home in 4th. Alex Szynski rounds out your top 5. But no one going to deny the 48 machine of Dylan Jaeger a $200 payday here. Let's take a look at your official results coming up on screen. Dylan Jaeger gets the win and gets a $200 payday. Tyler Shell, Alex Bergeron make up your podium. Aiden Forster, Alex Szynski make up your top 5. Evan C, Mason Hannigan, Ryan Avila, Michael Cooper, and Aiden Beerline make up your top 10. David Harleman, 11th. Cameron Pritchard, Bryce Lucius, Braden Fintel, Tommy Scott Jr., your top 15. Kendall Tucker, JP Scheidler, Bowen Smith, Kenny Hoffman, and Scott Thomason are your top 20 or your 20 drivers in tonight's main event. I will confirm that Evan C is your hard charger from position number 20 up to position number 6. That is plus 14 on the evening. Let's go trackside. Let's take and have a chat with our top 3. And coming home in first place tonight in car number 48, it is Dylan Jaeger. Dylan, congratulations on the win. A nice little $200 payday. It's not a bad way to start off a week or finish a week, depending on how you look at it.
Yeah, thank you. I've never felt that good in a sprint car. I felt like Superman there on the top. Evan sent me something right before the feature. He's like, run this, and I ran it, and it ran the cushion perfect. I don't think there's a single change you can make to that setup to make it better. But just went out here. I wasn't expecting to win. I was just going out here to have a race to run tonight, and nice little surprise. We ended up in the winner's circle and a nice little chunk of cash. So that's always good. Like
just before that last yellow came out, Tyler Shell got to your outside. You were lucky enough to have the yellow fall just at the right time before you guys got to the start-finish line. Do you think you learned something from that one with Shell going to the outside? Was that the moment in the race where you thought, hey, maybe I've got to get back to the top?
Oh, 100%. I mean, in 3 and 4, I was kind of afraid there at the start to go up and run it because I knew how thin the cushion was up there. So I knew that once that yellow came out, I would just have to man up and go up there and rip it and hopefully pull back away from him. And that's exactly what we did. And it didn't take me all that long to get up in a rhythm. It's kind of like the same thing as 1 and 2. Once you run it a couple laps, you'll kind of get that muscle memory down and kind of know where to enter the corner and, like not have to run it as hard as you have to. So, that was good. Him showing me there that the top was good in 3 and 4 because I didn't really realize it at that point.
Well, mate, congratulations on the win. Congratulations on a $200 payday here at the AcesUp Sim Sports. Dylan, before we let you go, of course, sponsor on this race car, put behind the scenes, buddy, who gets this done for you.
Yeah, I'd like to thank everybody at CFME Sports and Majula C Speed Shop for everything they do for me. Got to thank Evan for sending me that setup right before the feature, and Carl Kilgore for being up on the box there and spotting me. Got to thank Totorzala Frenchies, NLRA, JDM Designs, you for the broadcast, and these guys for putting the race on.
All right, Dylan Yeager home in first place. Home in second place, though, drives the number 85 machine. It is Tyler Shell. Tyler, congratulations on second place, and probably one that got away from you there with that last yellow coming out. I guess in the end, you showed Dylan the line, and he just took full advantage of it.
Yeah, I wish that caution never came out, but yeah, it was a good race. I think we were even. I just kept catching the wall there coming out of 4, and then I did that 2 times in a row, and allowed Aiden and Alex to get to me, and just had nowhere to not really go, but like, you know what I mean, I just lost so much ground. But yep, I'm happy with the finish, and going in the Pro Series.
Made $100 for finishing runner-up here tonight. Again, it's not a bad way to spend some money on some sim racing. I don't think the entry fee was all that much. So to walk away with $100, what was the last 5 or 6 laps like with both Alex and Aiden now?
Just be smart. I knew if I screwed anything up, I was gonna get passed twice and be out of about $100. But yeah, just be smart. Didn't really know what to do there in the last corner. I was gonna cut under him. I thought we were gonna wreck all of us if I did that, so I just drove around the top and was able to come in second.
Well, Tyler, congratulations on the runner-up spot here tonight at Charlotte. Before we let you go, of course, good looking hot rod on this number 85 machine. Sponsors, people behind the scenes, buddy, who gets this done for you in that 85 car?
Yep, just like to thank everybody that put this league on, not this league, this race on, and then AcesUp Sim Sport, and then our sponsors, More Tires, Flow Racing, and Paints by Tunicam.
There we go, Tyler Shell in second spot. Home in third place tonight is kind of a 12 of Alex Bergeron. Alex, you had to do it the hard way from 14th to 3rd overall at the end of the night. You picked up, not a hard charger, but you picked up some money for a sprint car race. Get a copy?
Hello?
Yep,
Is it
gotcha.
working?
Yep.
Okay, sorry, my mic was not working for some reason.
Right, yeah, you had to do it the hard way from 14th to 3rd plus 11 spots. Normally that would come close to being a hard charger, but wasn't tonight. But at the end of the night, it's a podium, and it's some extra money going into the next week.
Absolutely. Yeah, it was a good race. Didn't go the way we wanted in qualifying. Made a small mistake there at the last corner, hit the wall a little bit, and it went into the second lap, so we couldn't get a qualifying lap time in. I had to start very far in the heat. Made up to 5th. There's a small contact there, which I feel very, very sorry about. That was really not meant for this racing deal. And went into the feature. Didn't really have any expectations. Just trying to roll around, get some practice laps in before World Championship coming up the 28th. So really didn't have anything going on. Just trying to get some laps in, and it turned out to be really good tonight. So very proud of the team and what we accomplished.
Yeah, well, look, well done on 3rd place. Before we let you go, of course, sponsor on this race car, people behind the scenes, mate, who makes this happen for you?
I'll definitely everyone on the team EBR Esports, and all of our partners that support us every week and every day to do this. And you guys are broadcasting an excellent job, and Chad and all the team for putting this race up for us to race and have a bit of money there. So definitely looking forward for a next race like this.
All right, well done on 3rd place, and good luck in the World Championships.
Thank you, Brett.
Alex Bergeron home in 3rd place. We'll chat to your hard charger tonight. Come from dead last to finish in position number 6, just out of the initial payout, but he does get $20 for being the hard charger. It is Evan C. Evan, 20th, just making it into the show. That B main finish was something you'll never ever forget, but 20th to 6 plus 14th overall. You showed some good speed, and you've got to be happy in the end.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty much just, stuck and basically trying, just testing stuff out for that race since we were starting in the back. And, I wish we could have started up front and, had some clean air. But, overall it was still a good night. Just had some trouble in the heat races and stuff. Just kind of some racing deals, but still to make it into the show and come up to the field and not getting into any wrecks and just pass a couple cars and it's cool to see Dylan go out there and get a win. I mean, we're not sprint guys, so hopping in a sprint car and running like that is pretty impressive. And so I just got to say congrats to him. And like I said, definitely had a good showing, and not mad about it at all.
That track was slick from top to bottom. There was a bit of moisture on the bottom at 3 and 4, especially coming out of 4. Was that sort of something you look at as you're rolling around under yellow, or at the start of the race? And do you sort of have a game plan in mind on where you wanted to be, or where did you set your car up for this race?
Yeah, I mean, ran a leaker a couple of nights ago in Apex and won, and it was kind of dominated on the top, but. I mean, you could kind of run middle towards the end and 3 and 4, so you never really know if the middle might be useful. You kind of just have to try it out. I mean, you can look at it and think it might work, but I mean, these sprint cars are just hooked up around the top so much that you kind of just have to move around and try a line, and hopefully it's a little bit faster. And it seemed like the middle part of the track in that race is pretty burnt up and. Couldn't really do much. I mean, I think we moved around in the beginning of that race a good bit in the middle, but definitely had to get up top after 8 laps or so. But I mean, it's to be expected at Charlotte, but still a pretty good race, I think.
Well, certainly some good practice coming up for the World Championships. I think Alex said it starts on the 28th. So, Evan, congratulations on the hard charge. You still walk away with $20 in the back pocket, so I'm sure that'll cover the entry fee on what you paid to get into this one. Evan, before we let you go, of course, sponsors on this race car, people behind the scenes, mate, who makes this happen for you?
Yeah, just gotta thank everybody at CFM Esports, Majority Speed Shop, and obviously congrats to Dylan on the win, teammate, and just thank you for broadcasting and Chad and everybody that put on this race for us and let us test out for the Pro Series, and a couple of guys running tomorrow night also in a qualifier. So definitely thank them for that, and we'll see y'all next one.
All right, well done on the hard charger, and good luck in the Pro Series if we don't chat to you by then.
Thank you.
There we go, Evan C. Ladies and gentlemen, your hard charger plus 14 positions from making it into the show by 0.012 of a second in that B main to coming to position number 6 plus 14 positions. You've got to give mentions, of course, Alex Bergeron plus 11 spots, but also Ryan Avila as well, plus 11 spots. He started 19th alongside Evan C. In that final row to come home in 8th position. So he also went plus 11. David Heinemann also went from 18th to 11th, and that was plus 7. Those were sort of the 3 big guys. In fact, Alex Zazinski went plus 6. So we've got probably just under a handful of guys that sort of went and done quite a few passes here at the dirt track at Charlotte. Again, congratulations to Dylan Yeager, Tyler Shell, Alex Bergeron, Aiden Forster, and Alex Zazinski, and Evan C. In fact, that was your top 6. Top 5 get a payout. Evan C. home in 6 gets a hard charger bonus for tonight. Big thank you to, of course, AcesUp Sim Sports for putting on the Sprint Car Pro Qualifier prep race. Hopefully they'll do more of this when the Pro Series starts. And again, like I said, I think I heard Alex mention starting on the 28th, so you're looking at about 2 weeks from now. Who knows what's going to happen over the next couple of weeks. Tomorrow night, the CarQuest Auto Parts Sprint Car Pro Qualifying Series. Live right here on Ultimate Dirt TV from 8:45 Eastern. Catch that live across Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter. We've got it all covered. iRacing Live broadcast, iRacing front page. We've got everything covered when it comes to the top split racing. Who will get the final win of the Pro Series, the Pro Qualifying Series? Who will get that 20-car invite for that World Championship starting in 2 weeks' time? Well, you'll have to find out. Tune back in tomorrow night, live right here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Until then, on behalf of the team here at Ultimate Dirt TV and the management behind the scenes, I'm Brett Wheeler signing off, saying good night. We'll see you tomorrow.